Good morning, everybody. I'm here to wake up some people today. And to do this, I need to explain something to you about our system we live in. Our system, our political system, and our society is based on the Greek philosophy. This is where democracy comes from. Democracy is based on the art of dialogue. Dialogue represents real communication with an open unknown end and needs a certain level of education and ability to even engage in it. The art of dialogue is not practiced today by any of the politicians anymore. The base of our system is also Christianity. The basic moral rules of Christianity represent what's good and right, what is righteous. The Ten Commandments, you could say, are a kind of an essence. And in the legal system in this example, I'm giving you Germany and America, there is a core, a really clean core, and in Germany it is called Bundesverfassungsgesetz, I think. It's kind of, excuse me, I'm not very well prepared for this. It's kind of the core essence that has to remain unchanged, and every new law has to be compared to it, whether it is aligned within the guidelines of this. It's like when you look at a physical body, a kind of clean core that stays always the same in order to check whether the new cells or the new things that are produced are really healthy, are really aligned, and are not detrimental to the body, that they are contribute something to it, that they can function. Or it's in Germany, it's called the Grundgesetz, basic law, the Grundgesetz, okay? And there is things inside it like die Würde des Menschen is untouchable, is unantastbar. It means the worth of a human being is untouchable, stuff like that, okay? And in America, there is something like that too, I believe, and I don't know the name at the moment. And these basic cores are really good and clean, and they coming from the right idea. But what we see today is that the complicated, detailed laws that are being made and the way the political behavior and culture in TV and the media and everywhere goes is inverting the original idea. We are going from a real social society towards a rather narcissistic and psychopathic antisocial society. We have this tendency, there is this epidemic, this mental health epidemic, and the numbers going up. We're having like 5% dark tetride personalities in the population is estimated, and we're going towards 10%, so it's rising the number, and we see this everywhere. The idea of our economic capitalistic system is that we have a healthy, which means regulated competition. Competition in sports is absolutely necessary and important, and everybody subscribe. I want to participate in this competition. I will invest myself in boxing. I will put my head out there, and if somebody hits me, I know I can get hurt, but I am able to dish out the same. So it's an agreement with the referee and everything with rules. This is healthy competition. And in economy, the competition is there to make the economic output of a country competitive and competent, and to push the development. But there is regulation, so we don't get a cartel situation which would lead the whole process ad absurdum. And the problem is nowadays that the school system is made to prepare people to work in an efficient way and create money for the state. And this rewards the competitive behavior, and we have unlearned the art of being social and sharing and putting the competitiveness and effectiveness and the winning in the background. So this is what we have to teach our children ourselves. And I'm telling you this because when you're sticking to the rules of the system, and we have also a division of the violence and the execution of the law, we have we have the checks and balances, the division of the people who make the law, the people who execute the law, and the judges. Okay? So this means that people in social interactions are not meant to be violent and at all prices defend their position. Which means if somebody does you dirty, if somebody wrongs you, if somebody steals something from you or breaks the law straight in your face, and you stick to the rules and say, okay, I'm not fucking this person up physically right now, because if we would not be in this system, in this state, in this, I know where I am, I know who I am, and I know what I'm supposed to do, and this is why I will not fuck up this person now, okay? And this means you now have to use the state, because you now have to use federal law. You now have to use this system to get what is yours. So if you're sticking to the rules, you have to use another form of execution, judgment, and violence. And these instances are all owned by the state, because the state don't want you to do it yourself. So this is why I want to wake up some people. Excuse me. I want to wake up some people who always think that they take the blame for everything that happens. They always avoid confrontation. And by this, they tempt other peoples. You're like a wide open canvas that is so tempting to be spoiled and exploited. You need to stand up for yourself. You need to get what's yours. And this is what the state is for. If you stick to the rules, you need to use it. Okay? Happy to wake you up. Good morning. Get up, stand up. Stand up for your right.